Hey guys, it's Gaz here, and today we're going to go ahead and look at the full details for part 3 of Global's 9th year anniversary. So real quick, I just want to go ahead and just scroll through the stuff that we kind of already knew was coming. So of course we have the celebration missions, which are just like coins and some stones and a couple of other Dozenkais and things along the lines. But of course we have the rainbow tickets that we already predicted. They're going to be here at about 1:30 tonight. So it's going to be perfect. Of course you have the Extreme Z Awakening support campaign. This is just going to give you some Zenny to assist you in Extreme Z Awakening cards. Of course we have the ticket summon for Supreme Magnificent Battle finally coming. This is basically just complete Supreme Magnificent Battle and you can get tickets to summon on a banner. These cards aren't like anything great, right? It's just free summons. Bob them if you don't like them. Of course, the rainbow ticket banners are going to be showing up tonight as well, right on time. And then the special friend summon, which is actually something that I kind of forgot about. I think we're getting it a little bit later than we did in previous anniversaries, but this is something that only Global gets, to my understanding. But yeah, run all your friend points up on this for sure. Of course, we have the EZAs coming, like everyone predicted. Like we've seen this in the data download like a long time ago. The Jiren thing that we predicted, everybody knew that burst mode was coming. Obviously, the EZAs for the new story mode cards are here. Frieza and Beerus, Sleepy Beerus. And then of course we have the Pan event coming back for Mineral Waters. It's just going to be a rejuice of the shop. So you can buy some more stuff from there. 9th year anniversary battles, Supreme Magnificent Battle. And yeah, this should just be... Oh, this is actually some new stuff too. A couple of stories coming back. Of course, another EZA event opening back up. Super missions, which are really, really good to do. You get some titles. This, I believe, is just a link level stage. Superheroes, New Determination. You just have like ridiculously high chances to get link levels from these. So make sure you guys are spamming this event as much as you can do it. Red Zone, obviously, is coming. That'll be on the 5th. Cell Max is coming on the 5th. So quite a bit later. Maximum Thanks is going to be huge. This will be on the 8th, it looks like. And then this is the new thing that is actually coming. So this is going to be a Dokkan festival for MVP 17 / Universe 7 and Golden Frieza and Android 17. So this is actually a TANABATA celebration part that we're actually going to get in. This is pretty much the EX part of our anniversary. We'll just be honest. This is the EX part. But yeah, they're coming for this banner, which means that if you guys don't have them, you can pick them up with coins, which is absolutely perfect. I would never recommend summoning on this banner. But yeah, so here are the EZAs right here. This is the Universe 7 EZA. This is the Golden Frieza and Android 17 EZA. And then lastly, you see right here, the EZA for LR Tech Jiren. So I'm not a huge fan of LR Tech Jiren, but it is nice that we go ahead and get this early on Global. But pretty much, this is a new stage of the event for the EXP orbs as well on the 8th. And that's it, pretty much. The rest of this is just part 2 stuff. With these EZAs coming from the TANABATA celebration, it kind of looks like they're going to do very similar to what they did with Topo. Like they're going to piece out his celebration and then, you know, eventually just drop the banner for MUI Goku somewhere down the line. Maybe even just like an additional banner after we get synced. But yeah. That looks like what they're going to be doing for this, which, I mean, it's good. It's good. I just hope that they do it in a way that it's not too constricting. Like, obviously, I don't want them to drop, like, a really, really good Dokkan Fest or a really good dual Dokkan Fest and then be like, oh, part 2, here's MUI Goku. Because that could really, really hurt Global in terms of stones, because right now I know a lot of people are very, very constricted on stones. They don't have stones, and a prediction that we had actually done in a previous episode was Cell Max coming for Topo Celebration, which could very well still happen. But if he does come, that's going to be very, very crippling to a lot of players, because pretty much everyone wants Cell Max, but they can't afford to have them. Because you have to summon on a really, really bad banner. And yes, he's going to have pity. So that means if you spend 1,000 stones, you will guarantee get a copy of him. But people don't have those 1,000 stones. That is a lot of currency in the game. And even though all of these events and stuff together, they're going to give us a lot of stones for part 3, like a ridiculous amount, and even more now that we have these 3 EZAs coming early to Global. It's still not 1,000 stones. Like if you're sitting on nothing right now, and then Cell Max drops and like Topo's secondary part, you're probably still not going to have 1,000 stones, even if you get everything done. You're going to have to dip into some extra events you haven't done yet. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the 2 new LRs. Well, I guess 3. We can go ahead and pull this guy up too. LR full power Jiren. So the thing is with this guy is, yeah, he has like big flashy stats. He doesn't have damage reduction after turn 1, which is like very, very tough. The best thing I can do to tell you guys about this is that this guy hits very, very hard. Yes, he disables actions and stuff like that, but he's just not a very, very good easy. I'll just be honest with you. He is basically just an upgraded version of the card prior, which, you know, everybody's shouting at me right now. That's what easy is it for. That's what easy is for. Yes, but in recent times, especially when we get into the Universe 7 LR and then the Android 17 and Golden Frieza LR in a second, they are so much better of an improvement than what we're seeing here with this Jiren. It's actually quite comical. Jiren is just not at all what we were expecting from his EZA. We thought this guy was going to be a berserker. We thought he was going to like jump into the match, 50% damage reduction. He'd have like 30% base damage reduction, but no, he has none of that. He has 30 base damage reduction. That's the best that you're going to get out of him, and it's only going to be for the first turn. And then after that, the dude has to start receiving attacks. And I don't need to tell you guys what happens when a character needs to start receiving attacks to actually be good. They end up aging poorly, very poorly, because they have to get hit. Move on to Universe 7. Universe 7 is a ridiculous card with their easy, absolutely ridiculous. Of course, all their stats get up, but they have ridiculous amounts of damage reduction that they're going to build up. And this is perfect because Reps Universe 7 is a category that had recently got some buffs. You're thinking Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta duo, and then of course you're looking at MUI Goku, and then lastly Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta EZAs that we are getting tonight. So this team is going to be ridiculously powerful come the 8th of August when we do get them on global. And it literally only adds to how broken and busted the superheroes category is going to be on global and how powerful it is right now on JP. Even though we don't even have MUI Goku, this team is going to be ridiculously powerful. Let's go ahead and jump on to Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza is another one of those cards that is also very, very powerful. Does things pretty similar to Universe 7 minus like really the huge support. So these guys are more so going to be like playing for themselves. So they're going to get about 50% damage reduction for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. They're going to launch a couple of additional attacks that could become supers. And when they're becoming supers, they're raising their attack, which is ridiculously powerful, by the way. They're massively raising 100% boost to their attack. They're going to build up ki and attack and defense with each attack performed, which is perfect because of this part of their passive. And then, of course, launching an additional super attack and great chance of performing a crit when HP is 77% or less. Of course, they're going to have, we call additional ki up and attack and defense up with each super attack performed as well. This is really like, there's nothing more for me to say than this is a ridiculously good kit because they have to perform attacks. They don't need to get hit, which is what you don't want them to be able to do. They just need to perform attacks and are going to start building up ridiculous amounts of stats. And then lastly, chance to perform a crit plus 17 and damage reduction reduced or received by 17% within the same turn with each attack performed. Need I say more about this unit? Literally the first turn, they're virtually untouchable. As they keep coming back, they're going to build up stats. They're going to get those stats up so they can live bigger hits, and they're going to build up damage reduction as long as they are performing attacks, which, I mean, come on, guys. They're going to be doing that every single time. And also, to add, like, insult to injury, they're a physical card. So that means they have naturally additional hidden in their potential. So that's perfect. Literally perfect. I think I favored this card a little bit more so than the Universe 7. That could just be a me issue because I actually don't have Universe 7 at the moment. But don't worry, I will get them. I 100% will buy them with my coins. This is actually the one time where I'm actually going to say, go ahead, boys. Buy your coin. Use your coins to buy these units for sure. Definitely don't recommend summoning on this absolutely terrible banner that they're giving us. It's never good. If you have some extra money laying around, I'm pretty sure they're going to have tickets for this banner. The tickets should be fairly good. They're usually like guaranteeing you a featured card on them. So, I mean, if you don't want to, or if you don't have coins to actually purchase them, you might want to look into buying those ticket packs. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Ken's Calculators, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you all later. Best of luck on your Rainbow Ticket summons.